have two bachelor's degrees, but I'm currently unemployed and I'm trying to find a job and I'm not able to find a job. I feel like if you are not currently looking for a job right now in today's job market, then you will not understand how actually hard it is to find a decent paying job. Even if you have all the credentials, I have 2 degrees, I have experience, I have a good resume, I have it all, and I'm still not able to find anything.
Now, this one actually stood out to me a lot. Like she said, if you're not experiencing the job market today, a lot of you guys have been in the same position or in the same company for the past couple of years, so it's not the same now as it was back then. Today, the job market is absolutely brutal. Again, what she said that really caught my attention and makes her situation different than some of the other ones was that they were all saying that they had just got out of school, right? So they had just got out of school, they have these degrees and they can't find a job. She said her resume is great. She said she has the experience and still can't find a job. One commenter said 8 interviews, 1 to 4 round each, and nothing to show for it, no offers, not even good feedback. She's so rough. It's been 4 months unemployed. Oh my goodness, I feel bad. Jeez. Good Lord. Bachelor's, master's, and 7 years experience in her field. She's been applying to jobs since September and have only gotten to the final round 3 times. No offers. Y'all, this is terrible. This one's really interesting. If it's a job that doesn't ask for a degree, I leave out that I have a degree. They see it as a sign you'll be unsatisfied in entry-level work and leave fast. Saw fast success that way. Wow, interesting. And people are commenting underneath of that comment saying, I'm having a much harder time than I did in 2008. And then this person said, yeah, this is true. I've sat on hiring panels at my job and I've heard supervisors saying the same thing, something similar about the applicants that were interviewed. So this is actually a thing. People are taking their degree out of their resumes. Wow, interesting. Another person, this is me right now. Apparently we're overqualified. I heard we got to take our degrees out of the resume. Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing of this, but could there be a world to where employers are looking and they're thinking like, oh, this person has a college degree, they're not going to be satisfied with this role? Could that actually be a reality? Or could they look at it as, oh, this person has a college degree? Could they look at it in a negative light, like, oh, this person did nothing but go and party, or, oh, they're just a regular applicant, versus the people who don't have degrees are more hardworking, they're more self-sufficient? Interesting. Something to think about for sure. Daniel said, sometimes it's luck and timing. Your degrees have absolutely zero influence on those. And I couldn't agree anymore. It's gotta be the right time, and influence has a big part of it. Most people who do get jobs get it through a friend or someone, through recommendation. So that's the sad truth of it, and that's the reality. It's gotta be the right time and gotta be a little lucky.
The moment I realized a university degree was useless to me was the moment clients started paying me $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 per month, and not once have they asked me if I had a degree. People will pay you thousands of dollars to do work for them, and they don't even care if you went to school or not. They only care if you're qualified and competent to do the work they hired you for. If a client comes to me and they need help with marketing, or if they need help with content, they never ask, do you have a marketing degree? Do you have a content degree? If you're good at what you do, nobody cares about your certificates, your awards, your diplomas, your degrees, nothing. They just want the job done.
Couldn't have said it any better myself. This is one, again, I have experience in. I did social media marketing and content management, account management, and I had clients paying on a monthly basis. Not a single one of them ever asked me, oh, do you have a degree, or do you have this certification? Absolutely not. Sent them my little resume, my rates, sometimes did even like a little example type of edit for them, and if they liked what they saw, they were willing to sign up. There was nothing more, nothing less. So once again, doing things like freelancing and garnering skills and building up your own resume like that can oftentimes be much more beneficial than getting a college degree in today's world. See, and this is really kind of the problem. He said, I'm sorry, but I really can't believe someone would pay you $5,000 and not ask for any sort of credentials. That just doesn't add up. I hate to break it to you, but they for surely would, especially somebody with a humongous marketing budget to where they really can't afford to put thousands of dollars a month into things like account management, social media management, content creation, etc. They for sure would. And again, you don't need credentials for this. Provide a portfolio, a resume. If they got referred to by a close friend or someone else who's in business with them, they said, yeah, this person is great. They're absolutely amazing at what they do. Word of mouth is the best type of marketing. So if it's by a trusted source, they for sure would pay you that. Definitely would. And like I just previously mentioned, build that trust. If I said, okay, look, give me one piece of content, I'll edit it to the best of my abilities, and if you like it, we'll do some work. Just like that. But again, people are sitting here and just thinking like, oh, it sounds too good to be true, when they haven't tried it themselves, when they have never heard from anyone else. But again, we have someone right here trying to tell them and convince them that it really is possible. None of my clients have ever asked me, and they still just don't believe it. That's the problem. That's the problem. And then somebody said this is only applicable in a few industries. If you try getting an engineering job without a degree, they'll toss your resume in the trash right in front of you, which is very, very true. Getting a college degree is not completely worthless. Obviously, if you were trying to do something like engineering, if you're trying to be a lawyer, doctor, dentist, etc., I don't know about y'all, but I'm not letting anybody without a degree work on my body or work on my teeth. So for sure, there are certain cases in certain fields that you have no choice. You just have to get a degree. However, some people who are doing degrees for marketing and general business and things like that, we've seen time and time again. I've seen so many people over my career get degrees, or get jobs, I'm going to say, in digital marketing, get jobs in sales and other type of tech-related jobs with absolutely no degree. They literally just have some experience, they had a connection, don't know what it was, but they ended up getting the job, no degree. Me, myself, I've got plenty of jobs, no degree. So it really does kind of depend on what field and what you are trying to do, obviously.
I have 2 degrees. Oh, and a certificate.
He goes on to say, and no job. I can explain. The Modern University is a $200,000 postmodern Marxist indoctrination daycare drinking camp. This does not initiate you into any higher form of thinking or make you more capable of doing literally any job except for very specific specialized professions. Because we have a cultural hard-on for academia, which has not caught up to the actuality of the situation yet. Most kids end up going, arbitrarily picking a major, getting into mountains of debt, having sex with a bunch of strangers, leaving with a smattering of facts about arthropods, and generally more confused than when they went in. So, the free market has realized it's actually much more useful to just have a guy who can change a light bulb, work hard, and be a regular person, than to hire another insufferable 21-year-old redundant gender theorist who's been inundated with a bunch of they don't actually understand and can't defend past 2 good questions, but will continually make part of your life whether or not you want them to. That's why for most people it's not worth going into debt for a bachelor's degree unless you know exactly what you want to do. There's literally no excuse to whimsically go into university anymore. It's a waste of time, it's a waste of 4 years of your life, and they will try to destroy your soul.
Wow. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Let me know down below in the comments, do you agree with what he said? Do you disagree with what he said? Regardless, hit the subscribe button for more information, and I am gone. Peace.